I love using Alolan Raichu. I think it's so good and underrated. The addition of Rising Voltage really made it a force to be reckoned with in any terrain team, right? That's why in lower tiers it gets banned with Pincurchin usually, and then or it gets banned because of Pincurchin and high speed tier, a combination of Nasty Plot and the fact that it has good coverage. And then in higher tiers you'll occasionally see it with Tapu Koko. So today we're gonna be using it. Shout out to Vito for this team. If you guys would like to use it, check out my website, pokeaimMD.com. The link is down below. And we're still continuing our suspect test run. I did not forget. I did mess around a little bit too much on stream, so I may have to make a secondary account. But we're fighting. We'll see if that even needs to be the case. We have a team here that is very threatening. This is obviously Trick Room. Oh, I have Jasmine still. Yasmin. But no electric resist, so that's awesome for Specs Tapu Koko as well as Raichu in the long run. The Raichu not as much because lower defenses and weak to Shadow Sneak. However, it does resist Mach Punch, so that might make a difference here. Specs Koko and the Volt, which makes the most sense. Zapdos defensively, special defensively, deals with a lot on their team. Buzzwole should be able to deal with this. H-Slash, I don't know if it's Specs or SD. If it's SD, it's gonna die after it attacks because I have Life Orb Cinderace on this team. It look amazing, by the way. How the hell did they stop Life Orb Cinderace? Yo, forget about leading off with Coco. Let me just gamble right now and go from there. And if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I'm on my way to 257,000 subscribers, entering the new year. No reason not to click Life Orb Pyro Ball here. As Bronzong lives on 1%. Wow. I don't know if they boom immediately as opposed to just getting up Stealth Rock. They may boom immediately. I'll sucker either way. Even if they switch, I don't really care. I would just rather them not. Like, I didn't want to go Zapdos on a boom and then not be able to roost after. So I'm just gonna sucker again. We've wasted multiple turns of Trick Room. I'm a Dark type, so they can't click Psychic with their Hatterene. Also, at this point, Nidoking gets a kill on basically everything. Mimikyu probably the more annoying Pokemon, but I think even Toxic Buzzwole can beat it, even if it has the natural type disadvantage. Conkeldurr comes out. Most likely, or okay, Hatterene makes sense too. Now I am special defensive on my Zapdos, so I am gonna make this play. It's basically here for this Pokemon. Bro, is that like that has to be Specs? Yeah, to do that much, you have to be Specs. What? This is max special defense. Just get rid of rocks because I don't waste a turn really by doing it. Yeah, I like the idea of getting rid of rocks. That way, this Mon isn't bounce back. Who the hell cares if they can hit me? Again, I only have this Pokemon. Whoa, the roll. I only have this Pokemon for this thing, but time to get my kill after kill after kill after kill. So, considering maybe Air Slash on the Air Balloon is the only thing that could beat me, I don't really have to predict. I'm just going to click Sludge Wave here. As they go Conk, Conk will easily be 2-hit KO'd unless they're Assault Vest on Trick Room. Bro, what's going on? My opponent is really just breaking the boundaries of Trick Room, and I can respect it. I really can. I really can. So Hatterene is not going to be able to set up Trick Room. Only Mimikyu can. Buzzwole deals with 1, 2. Buzzwole deals with a lot on their squad. But I want to keep my Rocky Helmet too to help me beat these Pokemon just in case, like SDH Slash and stuff like that. So, I know that this thing can knock out something in one hit. I have to keep Cinderace alive because if they click like Psychic at a point, I have to Sucker Punch them. As good as my Specs is, I would rather go Coco here, get knocked off, or potentially knocked off, or frozen. The lower ladder is relentless, and just click Specs, Dazzling, Gleam. Thank you, Coco. Appreciate you. So we click Specs, Dazzling, Gleam there. It doesn't let anything set up Trick Room besides Mimikyu. I mean, nothing else will get Trick Room because that's Specs Hatterene. It has to be. It did half. Age Slash comes out. I'm going to make the Nidoking play. If it is Specs itself, we'll find out right here after dying to Shadow Ball. As its Life Orb. I can kill these things with Rising Voltage, so I think this is okay. Yeah, let them knock me out there. Get my kill right now at Thunderbolt. I think even if they do this, Thunderbolt's still the play. I guess keeping Raichu alive is actually not gonna make a difference in this game, right? Yeah, it's not. It's not. I'd rather spec Thunderbolt. Like, even though they have no electric resist, it's actually worse for me because their team is so unorthodox. Had it been like standard Trick Room, which is really cool. Had it been standard Trick Room, would have been a lot a bit easier. So, I get my KO here with Thunderbolt. Then I Thunderbolt into Mimikyu. This should still knock out Aegislash just because of its choice specs. The roll on Zapdos really hurt at that point. Maybe I just like should have just given. The only reason why I didn't want Rocks up is because I have Life Orb on Cinderace. But we get rid of that. I'm assuming Crawdon, or they go either Mimikyu and Trick Room or Crawdon and Aqua Jet. However, the problem with them going Crawdon is they could double out to Hatterene. They do go Mimikyu, so we are just going to go for the Thunderbolt here, as luckily they opt to go for Shadow Sneak over attacking. And I'll make the Buzzwole play. There we go. I don't know if they go hard Hatterene, but if they want to set up a Trick Room, I would rather have this Pokemon in. And just click Ice Punch here. Nice. So Mimikyu goes down. I think I can win this game with just a well-played Cinderace because I sack Koko and then just click the right move versus Hatterene. Become that typing, and then, like, let's say if they click Dazzling Gleam, I just get a kill with Gunk Shot. If they click Psychic, I click Sucker Punch into an attack. But well, now I get a kill with Gunk Shot anyway. So I Gunk Shot here. Provided we land. Hey, nice. And then I don't think there's anything that Crawdon can do to sleep me. So this definitely got a lot closer than I wanted it to get, but because they had such an unorthodox team, which again, that's really cool. I had to Jump Kick just in case they SD'd or did something. Not that it would have beaten Buzzwole, but still. I didn't really get to show off Raichu as much as I thought I would. Did I not KO them back? Wow. Wow. That's really weak. 82% from a Buzzwole. Dude, I got like muscles on top of muscles with this Pokemon. And I'm shiny in this too. So I got some Hulk-like gook. Okay, so Sticky Web. This is another. I mean, we are like 1,500 on my account. So again, this is my Suspect Test alt. So that's why I'm routing up because Urshifu is being Suspect Tested. But ooh, Raichu looking kind of nice. I'm going to get bopped by Zoroark. But my defog is really good. Can defog on Koko. Potentially, this is Eruption, isn't it? Wow, that's going to be the end of me. I have to Sucker Punch them. I have no fire resist besides Cinderace, which isn't the best fire resist anyway. I think the initial start is to use Buzzwole, Toxic, Shuckle, and then defog as much as possible. And then use Raichu to my advantage because of its speed tier. So I'm going to use Buzzwole to, again, this could be Zoroark. It was Zoroark. Okay. I'll make the Koko play, and I'm clicking Grass Knot immediately. We're going to take 1 for 1. If that's the case, we're going to take 1 for 1. See, I knew this had potential to be Zoroark, but because that turn was that was so bad on my part. Because that turn had, like, a lot that could go my way, again, toxing it so I could defog later, I didn't want to make the Zapdos play either. Unfortunately, they go out to Heatran, which is most definitely Eruption. Holy crap, man. I'm really going to have to heavily depend on Raichu in this game. And I don't have rocks to threaten Shuckle either, so that's annoying. Spadef Zapdos. Don't be too KO'd, Zapdos. Don't be a wuss. Take all the eruptions. That's good to note that special defensive Zapdos is just coming through right here. I want to Volt Switch, but if they go Swampert, I don't get a lot out of the turn. Damn, 50, 51. Alright, I'll Volt now. Because now I've played it too close for comfort. Thank you, Zapdos. Thank you very much. I potentially get a Roost off on Shuckle, so not the worst case. That's Scarf for sure. I think I'll Volt again, because I'll live this. As long as Raichu's alive, I should be okay versus Rillaboom. And then Nidoking obviously being a thing is really good too. And I'll go Nidoking here. Just to start hitting them. That's really what else can I do, you know? I'm fearing it to be like Bulk Up or Bandit Swapper now, and I need to get a hit off on it. Stupid Zoroark always getting me. Yeah, I should have went Zapdos there. Cinderace kills basically everything too if this thing is weakened, so I'm going to go for Earth Power. As they flip turn, which lets... no freaking way, you're Shuckle. I'm about to say, as they flip turn, which lets this thing knock me out, but now I can just go you and just click high jump kick here. Gets a kill on Swampert. I could have clicked Power Ball too, but I didn't want to waste 2 Life Orb hits on Swampert. I'm assuming the real Shuckle comes out. Or Rillaboom, you know, the destroyer of worlds. Sack this. Get in Koko and click Volt Switch, and then click Rising Voltage. Hello. Rising Voltage, 182 base power. You love to see it. Unfortunately, they're banded on their Rillaboom, so this endgame is going to come down to if I can beat a Shuckle, which is very unfortunate. Ideally, they go Shuckle here, not Rillaboom. That's like best case for me is they go Shuckle, so it's 2-hit KO'd. They could also sack Koko, but that opens up the speed tier of Cinderace. Nice. I don't know if that's Zoroark. That is Shuckle. I don't think Specs Thunderbolt knocks them out in 1 hit. And I also don't know if that matters as much because Raichu's still faster. So we get a Thunderbolt off here. The big thing is though that I'm not in with Cinderace, so the Rillaboom is still a giant threat. Ace into this, into Rising Voltage, probably doesn't even give me a win, does it? Damn, do I have a situation where I win here? Maybe. I think instead of trying to sack to change their terrain, I just try and go for KO after KOs with Cinderace. As long as I'm Fire type, I hope that's enough. They would sack their... No. If I'm the opponent, I'd sack this. That doesn't even make a difference, right? Because all they have to do is hit me here and then Dark Pulse to win. Yeah. Damn, man. I got messed up by Zoroark in this game. You know what? Props to my opponent. I think this team needs rocks for sure. Like, as much as Ice Beam lets me hit Garchomp and Lando and stuff, I have enough to weaken them. I think I definitely need rocks. Because at least I could go... At least I would have 2-hit KO'd Shuckle there. I wonder what typing you are. Might as well sucker for a little bit of chip. Maybe I'll live a Dark Pulse and then crit them with the next one. They're definitely Specs. Raichu, no! Good game, dude. Okay, so rocks there. Yeah, this duel, this coverage is fine. Automatically regret getting rid of Ice Beam here, but Sludge Wave is enough. Sludge Wave is good. Nidoking destroys everything. Buzzle on U-turns from this is going to help out. Koko is phenomenal in this game. Koko has a great speed tier. Oh no, I'm being DDoS. Koko has a... I feel like at this time... I don't know why, but Showdown always loves to go down for me at this time specifically. I have no idea why. But anyway... Specs Koko is incredible. Just because Specs Koko is incredible, Raichu's great too. But I have to knock out Hydreigon. Then Raichu's great because I don't have Focus Blast on mine. So Koko, they could go Lando. They end up going Cinderace. So that's fair for me too. Gonna Volt Switch immediately. I don't actually switch into this Pokemon, and it'd be worse to be in versus Cinderace than to try and predict like Lando immediately. It was an odd. I didn't have anything to deal with that, and if they went for U-turn, I didn't have a switch. So, the thing about this team is though I defog away my own terrain, which is not good. However, my opponent ended up going out into Landorus there, so I will gladly take the Hurricane. Hey, don't be knocking out my Wi-Fi, Hurricane. Come on, man. This is annoying. I don't understand. I need to call them. Like, this should not be happening. So we'll defog here. If they hit themselves, great. They end up going out to Hydreigon. I'm special defensive, so I can afford to go for a Volt Switch here. That did 0. That actually did 0. Like, this is the crappy Hydreigon that's only supposed to be Heatran, nothing else. Are you serious right now, man? I'm Thunderbolting, bro. Hell yeah. They're gonna go Lando here? Come on, man. I'm just trying to record a Showdown live. It's so frustrating. After this, I'm gonna reset my internet. They might go out into Lando here. Okay, I'll give them a choice by going out to Buzzwole, because it means if they double Iron Bash, they die. Nidoking is pretty respectable as a double here, because, yeah, if they go Pex, I'm good. I'm going to ignore them completely and get up Rocks as well. Main reason being is I need to be able to weaken the Hydreigon, and I need to put this thing in range of Shy Shock. So, they may make the Hydreigon play. But because I deal with Koko via like Rocks plus Rising Voltage, I'm gonna go for that instead. And I also don't have Ice Beam, so it's not like I can predict Landers coming in. Yeah, as they go Hydreigon. Great. Earth Power immediately would be a case. I'm just gonna try and hit them because they should not be able to knock me out. Unless that was just Scarf damage. Like, yeah, it's the leftovers crappy one. Alright. Right into you, into Koko. Good dazzling gleam here. Nice. Alright, so I get rid of Landers. That's exactly what I wanted, because now I can just start clicking Volt Switch versus their team. I'm happy that worked out. And now they've decided I'm going to get a kill on you, but luckily I have a Zapdos for them that's just primed and ready to die. They shouldn't be able to knock me out any attack here. I just click Specs Thunderbolt. They go Hydreigon. It struggles with beating a Buzzwole, which is very funny. I'm not predicting Pex at all. Pex is a threat, and Nidoking is expendable. Especially because I can just click Specs Volt Switch now. And they give me Pex. That's amazing. Alright, well, let's see how they like a Life Orb Cinderace. Oh my god, are they Specs themselves? Now, Buzzwole has no purpose anymore, so we sack that to bring out my Rising Voltager. Bye, Buzzwole. You deserve a good rest. This hurts. If I was Specs, I think it dies, but I don't think because I'm Specs, it will die. And I know for a fact Cinderace will live in Earth Power. And they opted not to go for Earth Power, so... High Jump Kick into Sucker Punch should knock out Koko. So we just click High Jump Kick here. I also think Cinderace dies because I'm Life Orb. Never mind. Now I'm in a position where, how can I win this? So I'm going to click High Jump Kick again and win a speed tie. Nope. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's unfortunate, huh? Maybe they could choke and go Hydreigon, but they have 4 versus 2, so there's no way they choke from this position. I'll play off them. I guess I could play off them choking and not, instead of going Melmetal, the leftovers 40% Melmetal. Damn, if I hit that, I had a huge shot at winning because I would just go hard Raichu on the Koko, live it, and then double back down to Cinderace as they should go Hydreigon, and then just kill. Or even just click Rise of Voltage, sack it, and then win with Koko. Damn it. Not my day, guys. Not my day. Alright, there's that kill. They protect here, so they can bring out Koko after. They didn't protect for whatever reason. I don't know why they didn't protect there. Why would you not protect? Electric Terrain ends in a turn. They're about to lose. They actually lost because I get up the Electric Terrain. So I go this on Roost, and I click Specs, Dazzling Gleam. I get the KO, and then they bring out Koko. And I'm pretty sure Rising Voltage knocks it out. Come on. Damn it, man. After my opponent choked so hard, I still didn't get it. Good game, dude. They have to win a speed tie there with Koko versus mine. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna try and reset my internet because this is extreme, you know, whatever. This is extremely frustrating, but we'll keep going. Ah, man, we almost had it. I made the plays and my opponent made the plays as well for me to win, and it did not happen. Okay. No Hydreigon, so Psyshock and Grass Knot and all that crap is really good here. You're really strong. Specs Koko is amazing. Specs Koko, because Cinderace is so much of a problem, I have to lead Specs Koko basically. Nothing else outspeeds it besides my own Cinderace. Garchomp is annoying too, but I have this, Dazzling Gleam, and I have Buzzwole. Buzzwole will be very important for these two. Operation Click button to kill Garchomp. The issue with this double is that it invites in Magearna. Like, their mid-ground is Magearna if they want to make the play. Yep, I always Ice Punch because you never know what your opponent's going to do there. So, I'm glad I Ice Punched into this. I'm assuming they go out into Toxapex here. Yep, we're going to defog these away. Gets rid of my terrain too, but we've already hit the Garchomp in range of Psyshock, so that's important. And Buzzwole, though it's toxic, which is actually kind of smart because it means that Rillaboom can wear it down. But that's tank. That's tank chomp, so I take those. You know, Rising Voltage would actually like work in this case too, so it's really interesting that they stay in there. I'll make the Koko play because it deals with the mid ground of Garchomp, and if they knock me, I mean, it's annoying, but annoying is all it is. Can I make a mid ground into Nidoking if they're specs? Nope. You don't know if I'm choiced. They don't know if I'm choiced yet. You don't know if I'm choiced. Why? Are they gonna double here? Just wait till I get in my Raichu, I swear. Unfortunately, like I said, there's not a lot that to stop the Magearna. I don't want to take rocks on Koko as well because it might have to deliver a hit from Rillaboom at a point. Alright, so I am faster than you, so I at least can Volt. That's 11%. So that is Assault Vest, which means that Nidoking can come in. Thank you. We're just going to click Earth Power and not Predict because they might stay in and click Ice Beam. If they are AV with Ice Beam, they click Iron Head. Not really much is gained from that, so I'm going to click Earth Power again as they go Rillaboom. And again, this damage is really important too because with this, between this and Buzzwole on Grassy Glides, they're in Rising Voltage range. Zapdos is a decent mid ground, but I have no reason to do that. I can just roost here. This is where they get a kill. I can live one hit and just get a little bit of health back too, because that way maybe I can Draining Kiss later. I think that was worth it. And then sack Zapdos. Yeah, and then sack Zapdos. Now we bring out the Koko. Bro, I want to click Dazzling Gleam so badly. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it here. Go and give me Garchomp so I can just click it. Thank you. Okay, so now we are freed up. Thank you, Koko. We are freed up. Granted, they get a kill back, but I made this play. And I'm going to go for rocks for the Rillaboom because I don't care if they go Zapdos. I don't care if they Scald me. I don't. I get a Rising Voltage kill after if I get rocks up. So we're doing that. Rocks up are only there, like I said, for Rillaboom. Skull, which does not even knock me out. Awesome. I get an Earth Power hit off on them. And now I get a kill. Alright. So, good. I got rid of the ground type. Everything's in range of Rising Voltage. Zapdos is set up fodder for me. This is the only one that's not in range of Rising Voltage, to be fair. Flare, Volt Switch, Buzzwole, Cinderace. Even though it kills everything, it's definitely the play here. I don't want them defogging as I go Koko and getting rid of my terrain, so I would rather hit them with damage. What the hell was that damage? Bro, what? Damage was nasty. And now we just Voltage here. Voltage right now. Getting... They could be Sucker Punch. So I can't just throw in my Koko on their attack. Do I Thunderbolt instead? Thunderbolts instead is better. Thunderbolt doesn't let Cinderace come in. It does allow Rillaboom in though, but it doesn't let Cinderace come in and it doesn't let Magearna come in. Especially with Rocks up. So we for sure spec Thunderbolt here. Koko's good. Koko's good, man. It's not Magearna. I mean, not Magearna. It's not, well, it is not Magearna. It's not Lele, though. Like, specs Lele in these games would be beautiful. Because I just click Psychic. Like, I have not found a Dark type besides ZOROARK. Which I just Moonblast anyway. Yeah, so I'm glad I clicked this. So they should die. Perfect. They U-turn there. If they go Zapdos... Do I have a guarantee win here? Don't think they knock me out with this Mon, so I'm pretty sure I just click Thunderbolt. As they sack Zapdos here. I go for Voltage here. Is this a guarantee win? I think maybe the endgame might be rough, because if they have Sucker Punch, it still might be a wrap. No, I win. Because they can't get the terrain move on me, and they can't, like, this isn't terrain, and there's no way Sucker Punch will knock me out outside of that. So there's no way Koko dies to Bandit. I think it's gonna do like 90%, but there's no way I die. What the hell? Good game, bro. Get out of here. What is that damage? No way. No way. 206 defense. Hell no. Damn, that's in their favor. Is that Adamant? Oh, that's Adamant. That's why. Holy crap, man. I did not know it did that much. Guys, we are taking L after L's. One thing I've for sure noticed is that this would be a lot better with choice specs as well. So I'm gonna make this Volt Switch. Focus Blast. This will be a ton better with that. Because I can't bring it in with a Life Orb, and I'd rather Volt Switch around, so I don't have to worry about like something like Cinderace or whatever coming out. I mean, now I fight a Swampert, so it's whatever, and this Mon too, which is annoying. Use Nidoking to weaken this. Can't even beat this Mon without Nidoking. Can't even beat this Mon with Nidoking. Specs Koko is still highest speed tier, does the best versus their team. This Mon is a problem. Legitimately a problem. Specs Psyshock is going to be decent versus this. I know they're going to go out as Loking, but I'm going to click Specs Grassy anyway. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I want to get a win, man. You have one, my friend. This is not the team to get Rex with, guys. I may have to make another account. Or I'll just ignore it completely and not care. Time to click buttons with my boy. Future Sight. Gunk Shot hits everything. Sucker Punch, that way I don't take the Future Sight. No, it fails! I forgot if they switch. Damn it! Damn it! No! Die. Alright, well, Specs Raichu already doing something. Shoot, I forgot they implemented it because that's how the game works. This ain't a threat. I went with Rising Voltage now, so I'm not worried anymore. Just Ice Punch hits everything. Dude, can you even hit me, like, this turn? Can you even hit me like this turn? I mean, I know they can flame me, but I don't think it matters. It's Hurricane here. Get damage off on Koko, win the game with Rising Voltage. Oh, I get a nice slow Volt Switch now too, which is awesome. And then I can click Rising Voltage as well and get my kill after kill after kill after kill. As long as I have Nidoking alive, I'm good. As long as I have Tapu Koko alive, I'm not going to lose to this. So this is why the Specs Rising Voltage is for sure better than Life Orb. I'm not taking any damage and I'm actually getting kills. That Koko not dying earlier this live, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, you came back for more? They got a poison on me, which is annoying, but it shouldn't be the end of the world. I lied. It was. Now they sack Salamence. I just click Rising Voltage. That way they can't switch into anything. Bring out Zapdos. Voltage Alolan the Raichu. Click Thunderbolt with my Koko. Or Voltage, whatever, it's the same thing. I just get to click Earth Power and Nidoking anyway. There you go. Big Urshifu, man. I love Galarian Slowking. Such a great Pokemon. And you are banded. Good game, dude. Nice. Nice. Specs Raichu immediately doing something. So I definitely think Specs is better. I put Focus Blast just for that one mon. But see, here Nasty Plot would be better for sure. Because I just kill everything after boosting besides the Urshifu. Lacking Ice Beam is going to hurt me in this game a lot. Actually, Specs Slash Shock. If I get the play right once on them, I should be okay. Because they'll do a lot to Blissey. It invites an Urshifu, but I have Buzzwole. This is Spidefrachi, it's annoying. Cinderace does a lot of damage. They have Peck Split. I'm willing to throw away my Cinderace to weaken Landorus. That way I can smack them with Volt Switches. 100% just clicking Pyro Ball here. Not going to predict. I got like a million Pokemon that can come in. So we know there's Scarf. I get a nice little burn on them, which is cool. Zapdos, always expendable. Don't want Nidoking to get knocked off in this game. It doesn't matter as much. But at least I can threaten Toxapex always, you know? I'll Volt Switch as they go Blissey. And I'm going to use this to get up rocks. Just because I want to chip away at the Landorus as well as the Jirachi. Because even like Psyshock, though it does 4 times resist, it's still going to do it like 20% at points. They expect it. I don't know what they expected that turn. But they switched. Maybe just to get up rocks themselves. Best case is they U-turn here. As they go Blissey. And I'm going to bring out Raichu. Unfortunately, this isn't necessarily the matchup I want, but ideally they U-turn here and get staticked. How did you not get staticked? They're not healing their Blissey, so like I'm okay with this. Are you really willing to hit a Hurricane right now? Is that what you want to do? And they're not even faster. That's awesome. Okay, that's great to know. So that means that my Raichu might be faster than them. I'll get up rocks. Who cares? Yeah, they're not going to kill me in one hit anyway. I'll Flamethrower here too, even though they have Blissey, because last time they went Landorus. So, you got it then. You got it then. Ooh. I still want to hit off on you. I 100% want to hit off on you. That's because I know they're not Wish because they're Teleport. Perfect. Okay, that's great for Koko. That's great for everything. Hell yeah, that's good. Zapdos is a pretty decent mid-ground, I think. Especially because Hurricane will knock out Landorus at that point. And just keep up rocks. They still have the Urshifu, but I have my Buzzwole like, that has not taken any damage yet. Besides the Stealth Rock that are eventually going to come out. Alright, so we're just going to click Drain Punch because they don't have Rocky Helmet, so it's no drawback. if they go torn, whatever. I think I doubled before last time, so maybe they'll even stay in. I hope this is 55. Nice. Okay, so they gave me Blissey. Awesome, awesome. Hey, these attacks are gonna start hurting, guys. Yeah, that's a wrap, bros. That's a wrap, man. These attacks were gonna start hurting. They were gonna start hurting, man. Once I got in, that's why I played the way I did, because I was waiting for them to give me an opening. But this is annoying for sure. This is glare. %100% glare. I lose to Cloyster. They go for Earthquake. I'm gonna get a Nidoking because they can't glare me. They can't Dragon Tail me. They may just Earthquake, but I'm gonna see if I can get up rocks. Yeah, they have Regieleki, which is annoying, but well, I was gonna try and get up rocks. Excuse me. So whatever. They don't switch into this attack anyway. I have Life Orb, Sucker Punch on Cinderace, so I'm just gonna click buttons. That's it. The problem is I'm gonna be weakened by, because it's definitely Sash Cloyster for sure, and it's probably dual screens Regieleki too. Damn it, man, it's gonna be tough. No, you're supposed to die later after more screens have gone down. I'm trying to think how I beat Magearna. I think I just go hard Cinderace and just click Pyro Ball. But it sucks because rocks are up. And I also want that for like Volcarona as well. Because this is 100% weakness pasta. I've tried sweeping multiple people with this thing. So, I don't know. I don't think you live this because Life Orb. There we go. Giant Threat gone. I know there's Sash on their Cloyster though, so I gotta be careful. Garchomp, I had Jump Kick too. 100% high Jump Kick. Yo, that did so much damage, man. What a good Pokemon. Nice. I've missed way more Power Balls in a pinch than I can. Let me just click the one that doesn't allow me to miss. I know it sounds weird, but I'm going to go Buzzwole and click Toxic on Volcarona. But I feel like they'll Quiver Dance up on me. And will that let me lose to Cloyster? I want to do that because Zapdos can Roost beat Volcarona 1v1. But I feel like if I lose Buzzwole immediately, I'll lose to Cloyster too. No. I'm doing this. You got to Quiver. You got to Quiver here. Don't Fiery Dance immediately. Quiver. Because assuming I land this Toxic, I'd be in a spot to smack him, but it's not looking the best anymore. This is definitely a Roost. Damn it. I think it said too much because that Pokemon can have Stone Edge, so I think it just said too much to them. Do I Volt here in a Zapdos and Volt Switch with that? Maybe that's better. Because it's a slower Volt Switch. Because they'll try and kill me, ideally, and not Volt Switch again. I won't die. Or not set up again. I don't know. This one is tough because I don't know how much I do with Psyshock. And then that allows Cloyster to come out. I've lost Buzzwole. Okay, best case scenario here. I'm going to assume that this kills. Because I'm Specs, and even with their boost, I'm just going to assume that Volcarona is not a demon. But I know they're Focus Sash on Cloyster. However, I am faster than Sash, and Sash cannot flinch me. So if they're King's Rock, I'm in a good spot. Because I have 2 turns. Hey, they were trying to flinch me because they were in Sash. Not bad. All right, so we were able to win that one. All right, so obviously not the best showing today. I do think the team got better as we put rocks and made Raichu Choice Specs. I had a feeling that'd be better because I know from like past experiences too, Choice Specs Raichu was way better for me than Life Orb. But hope you guys all enjoyed. I still think Urshifu is going to be banned. I will either have to continue on this game on this account with like a, I don't want to say a real team, but like a more like super serious try hard team, or I'll make a new account and I'll just ladder on stream like 30 40 games and just get my Rex. But we'll see, because last time I took some L's as well and I didn't really care and I just kept going. I ended up getting Rex anyway. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.